Imagine waking up one morning. You're 55 years old. You've worked almost every day of your life. You've never been lazy. You've never stopped trying. But when you check your bank account, there's almost nothing there. No financial freedom. No real wealth. Just another paycheck waiting to disappear. Now, here's the shocking part. This isn't happening because people don't work hard. It's happening because millions of people are following a financial system they were never taught to question. From childhood, we're told, study hard, get a good job, work hard, and someday you'll become rich. But what if that advice is incomplete? What if working harder isn't the answer? And thinking differently is. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden financial habits that quietly keep ordinary people trapped for decades. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some people become wealthy even without huge salaries. Others earn six figures and still struggle every month. And trust me, the final lesson might completely change the way you look at money forever. Let's start with a simple question. If earning more money automatically made people rich, why do so many professional athletes go bankrupt? Why do lottery winners lose millions? And why do doctors, lawyers, and executives with massive incomes still live paycheck to paycheck? Because income is only one piece of the puzzle. The real game is about behavior. Money doesn't disappear because people are unlucky. It disappears because of small decisions repeated every single day. Every coffee bought without thinking. Every unnecessary subscription. Every expensive purchase made just to impress strangers. Individually, they seem harmless. Together, they quietly steal years of financial freedom. The scary part. Most people never even notice it's happening. And that's exactly where our story begins.
Imagine two friends, Michael and David. Both are 25 years old. Both graduate from college in the same year. Both land jobs that pay $60,000 a year. At first, their lives look almost identical. But over the next 20 years, one of them quietly becomes a millionaire. The other spends his entire life worrying about money. What changed? Not their salary, not their intelligence, not their luck. It was their daily decisions. Every month, Michael bought the newest phone, upgraded his car, and spent money trying to look successful. David did something different. He drove the same car for years. He ignored trends. He saved first, spent second, and invested the rest. At first, people laughed at him. They called him cheap. They said, "Enjoy your life. You only live once." But David understood something most people never do. Wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about becoming rich. Here's the biggest financial trap in modern society. People buy things they don't need with money they don't have to impress people who don't even care. Think about it. How many times have you opened social media, seen someone on vacation, driving a luxury car, wearing expensive clothes, and suddenly felt like your own life wasn't enough? That feeling has a name. It's called comparison, and it's one of the most expensive emotions in the world. Every single day, companies spend billions of dollars convincing you that happiness is only one purchase away. A better phone, a bigger TV, a newer car, a more expensive watch. But the excitement never lasts. Within days or weeks, that new feeling disappears. Then the cycle starts again. Buy, feel good, get used to it. Buy again. This is exactly how millions of people stay trapped for decades. Not because they don't earn enough, but because they're constantly chasing a lifestyle instead of building wealth. The richest people often don't ask, "What can I buy today?" They ask, "What asset can I own today that will pay me tomorrow?" That one question can completely change your financial future. Now imagine this. Every single day, you have two employees working for you. The first employee is you. The second employee is your money. Here's the problem. Most people only send the first employee to work. They wake up early, work 8, 10, sometimes even 12 hours a day. Don't spend almost everything they earn. Their money never gets the chance to work. The wealthy think differently. Instead of asking, "How can I work more?" they ask, "How can my money work for me?" That simple shift changes everything. Let's go back to David. While his friends were buying things that lost value every year, David was buying assets. He invested consistently, not because he was rich, but because he understood one powerful truth. Small amounts invested consistently are more powerful than large amounts invested occasionally. Every month, his investments quietly grew, not because he was lucky, but because of something. Albert Einstein is often credited with calling the eighth wonder of the world compound interest. Imagine planting a tiny seed. On the first day, it looks like nothing. After a week, still nothing impressive. Even after a month, it seems painfully slow. But years later, that tiny seed becomes a giant tree. Money grows the same way. At first, the progress feels invisible. Then suddenly, growth begins to accelerate. This is why wealthy people don't chase quick riches. They chase time. Because time is the one thing money can never buy back. Every year you delay investing, you're not just losing money, you're losing the years that money could have been growing for you. That's why two people investing the same amount can end up with completely different futures. The person who starts earlier almost always wins. In the end, building wealth isn't about finding a secret investment. It's about building the discipline to let time work in your favor. And that's a lesson most people learn far too late. Right now, someone is scrolling through social media. Someone is buying something they don't need. And someone else is quietly investing in their future. 5 years from today, those three people will be living completely different lives. Not because they were born different, but because they made different choices. Here's the truth no one likes to hear. Money doesn't care how hard you work. Money rewards value, patience, discipline, and smart decisions repeated over time. You don't need to become a millionaire overnight. You don't need to earn a six-figure salary. You don't need to predict the next big investment. You simply need to start. Start saving. Start learning. Start investing. Even if it's a small amount. Because the best time to build wealth was years ago. The second best time is today. Imagine your future self, 10 years from now, looking back at this very moment. Will that version of you be grateful that you started? Or regret that you waited one more year? The choice is yours. Remember, the goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to become financially free. Because real wealth isn't about expensive cars, luxury watches, or designer clothes. Real wealth is waking up every morning knowing that your money is working for you, instead of you working only for money. If this video changed the way you think about money, take the first step today. And if you want more videos about building wealth, investing wisely, and mastering the psychology of money, subscribe to the channel and join us on the journey toward financial freedom. Because your financial future is created by the decisions you make today. Thank you for watching. And remember, the richest investment you'll ever make is investing in yourself.